Guys, I'm so far behind on memes, let's just get after it. Honestly, this is a perfect meme to start with because the Colts have been flip-flopping between Anthony Richardson and Joe Flacco. Finally, they were like, all right, Anthony Richardson, sit down on the bench. Joe Flacco, come put in a masterclass. And here's what Joe Flacco did. Sleepy Joe Flacco showed Anthony Richardson how to lead an offense tonight. Fewest points scored all season, fewest red zone drives, first downs, yards, season low EPA, 2 turnovers, 4 for 13, 4.6 yards per play. Yeah, I mean, Joe Flacco is well beyond his prime. We shouldn't expect much out of him. This aged so well because Anthony Richardson actually kind of balled out this last week. Like, he was really good. Joe Flacco leads Colts offense to season lows in points, yards, and first downs. Anthony Richardson. No! Write that down, honestly, it was probably kind of inspiring for Anthony Richardson because he was like, hey, there's no pressure on me now. You guys wanted to put him in and have him show me up. This is what he did. Anthony Richardson on the bench watching Joe Flacco miss wide open passes.
Hell no! Trash ass nigga.
I love that KG's just in a suit. The Colts watching Joe Flacco score fewer points than Anthony Richardson did in any game.
Yeah, listen. We fucked up.
Anthony Richardson watching Joe Flacco struggle. Dude, I know that's how Bryce Young felt. Bryce Young was just praying for Andy Dalton's struggle. He had to have been. Anthony Richardson is still tired.
Watching, and it looks like the general waved the white flag at least for one play, and that makes
just a quick yawn. Can a guy yawn in peace? He's coming. He's coming, Kamara. Yeah, I feel bad for the Saints. Saints are really struggling. Mike McCarthy really does sit there with the Denny's menu. Oh, Mike McCarthy makes me so mad, dude. I just can't believe that this guy. How do you have so much money and so many good players and you're so mediocre? It just makes me so mad. Puka Nacua when my fantasy team needs him most.
Uppercut and Marvis is hurt.
This aged perfectly because he balled out again this week. It's time people realize that Trevor Lawrence is just Daniel Jones with good hair product.
Lawrence has time, looking for Johnson, and it's picked off!
I get what you're saying, but like, would you rather have Trevor Lawrence or Daniel Jones? Or am I brainwashed by the media to believe that? No, I think I would rather have Trevor Lawrence. The Bills pulled off the Hawk Tua sweep. No, I refuse to watch this clip. I'm not watching the Hawk Tua clip. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. I'm way too cool for that. The Broncos on their way back to Denver after playing the Ravens.
Ready, bro?
This sort of aged well. You know who played super well this week? The Broncos. The Broncos look so good recently. Geno Smith when there are expectations.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just losing my mind right now.
Raheem Mostert lowered his head like a battering ram on this play, and the refs still flagged Bills safety Taylor Rapp for helmet-to-helmet contact. How do you possibly not get a head-to-head on that? How do you not get a helmet-to-helmet on that? I bet you Taylor Rapp is excited that he has a Guardian cap on. That's 100% why you wear the skull cap. Jesus. Also, with my sponsor, Underdog, you can win up to 1,000x your money just by choosing higher or lower on player stats. Here are my picks this week. And don't forget, there's a Jameis Winston free pick right now. He needs just 1 yard. Famous Jameis, I believe in you. Underdog has promos all November long. Take advantage of those and take advantage of my promo code. It's MMG when you download. There's a link in the top of the description, and that promo code MMG will get you up to $1,000 in bonus cash. Check it out and enjoy the rest of the video. The NFL needs an Aqib Talib type cornerback in today's game.
I gotta admit, okay, every once in a while I ask stupid questions. I said, does that hurt? The diamonds in your teeth, that's gotta hurt, right? It's like wearing braces or whatever. And then you got the necklace and he's playing with it.
He's dancing, bro. Diamond's dancing. Jay Jettas would own Talib, by the way. I don't think Justin Jefferson would own prime Aqib Talib, but it would be a good matchup. I'll say that. Nobody. Some dude in Nutty Putty Cave in 2009. What the fuck is this? The last slide, for those who do not know, on November 24, 2009, a 26-year-old man named John Edward Jones became stuck and died in the cave after being... What kind of ultra-specific ass ghetto Gronk meme is this? Where on... What?
It's an evil world we live in.
This dude's Achilles just exploded, hip dislocated, and knee hyperextended all in one play, but Taylor Swift's black magic fully healed him with his
We will get word to you whenever we get it. There's that awkward step. He was definitely not all the way across the line.
Yeah, I mean, it looks bad, but it's not like that Deshaun Watson one, bro. With the Deshaun Watson one... Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty
Whenever
bad.
we get
It does
it,
look
there's
bad.
that-
But like, if Deshaun Watson had gotten up and played after the clip that we saw of his Achilles, that would have been black magic. Patrick Mahomes in the medical tent getting his ACL magically repaired by. Patrick Mahomes' fake injury gimmick every week to look dumb. He is, dude. I swear he's always at 80%.
Nothing.
The entire NFL looking at the Titans right now after trading DeAndre Hopkins to the Chiefs for a bag of chips and a Taylor Swift ticket. Tennessee Titans GM's daughter is a Taylor Swift fan, confirmed. DeAndre Hopkins doing the Remember the Titans celebration after being traded from the Titans. You know he was labbing this all week. As soon as he got traded, he was labbing this. He was laughing that as soon as he got traded. DeAndre Hopkins with Will Levis versus Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, I mean, it is quite the quarterback step up, let's be honest. The Titans allowing Derrick Henry to sign with the Ravens and trading DeAndre Hopkins to the Chiefs.
Just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah, tough. Dude, I feel like Tennessee is such a hub of football. I just don't get how the Titans have been screwing it up. Like the Detroit Lions, okay? Nobody wants to play for Detroit. Okay, it's a miracle that we're great. You can thank Dan Campbell for that. Nobody wants to go to cold-ass Detroit when you could be in Nashville, Tennessee. So how are the Titans bad? How have they been bad for so long? When did the Titans win the Super Bowl? The Titans have played in one Super Bowl, but were defeated by the Rams 23-16. Okay, actually, yeah, they had Air McNair and they had Eddie George. Okay, I'm talking a lot of shit for a franchise with 0 Super Bowl appearances. Other than this year, of course, when we go there and win. Refs miss a clear false start on the Chiefs on the play that set up the game-winning touchdown. How do they get away with this every week? It's always the same dude, isn't it? Juwan Taylor, right?
There was movement.
He does it every single week.
Juwan
Every
Taylor.
single game, every
Right
single
tackle,
week.
Just an instant before the snap, but no flag.
Yeah, I mean, in real time,
There
I
was
guess he's moving
movement
pretty close to when the football's moving,
by
though. But look at this, though. Look at the
Right
football
tackle,
move.
just an instant.
Yeah, I mean, he's moving there, but look at the ball. The ball's getting snapped. He's just insanely in tune with that ball getting snapped. He's
the
really
snap-
not, I don't know. I don't want to really defend the Chiefs, but Tristan Wirfs was called for a face mask penalty despite never touching anybody's face mask.
Best in the game, and
Well, yeah,
it
because he was
quick.
holding.
I don't think he had the face mask.
Yeah, just
He had his pass.
He's certainly I mean, okay, it's not a face mask, but it is holding, right? So I guess you just want a different play call.
right.
Definitely not a face mask.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And based on his reaction, he knew.
Face mask is a worse penalty, though, right? You get more yards for a face mask, so I see why that's an issue. Patrick Mahomes is having the worst statistical season of his career, yet the Chiefs are 8-0 and on pace for a 3-peat. They're not on pace for no 3-peat. They've got to get through the best team in the league, which they can't.
Stop it. Get some help.
Crazy but true, this was Patrick Mahomes' first career touchdown pass in the fourth quarter of a tied game of his entire career.
At the bottom. His
What?
way. Touchdown.
Oh, well, this is a bit cherry pick. Actually, no, it's not. That's not that rare. Is it really that rare to be a tie ball game in the fourth quarter? That is crazy. Patrick Mahomes' mom wore a MAGA hat and endorsed Donald Trump during tonight's Bucs-Chiefs game.
Make America great again. Let's do it.
I don't know. I can tell you this, dude. I can tell you this right now. If I was ultra famous, my parents would be absolutely nowhere near anything social media. Nowhere near it. Do you think Patrick Mahomes' mom got paid to do this? Or do you think she just really likes Donald Trump and she just felt like sharing that with everyone? Because, you gotta know that you're gonna piss some people off and it's gonna reflect poorly on your son, right? Saints fans, when they get the Dennis Allen has been fired notification. I don't know that that's gonna happen. Oh my God, he actually got fired? I don't know ball.
Correct!
Derek Carr has now gotten Dennis Allen fired by 2 different teams. He's the Grim Reaper. You're next.
Guess what, son?
You're next. Baker Mayfield knew it was over as soon as the Chiefs won the coin toss.
It is heads.
That is so stupid. Why in 2024 does a fucking coin toss significantly impact your chances to win a football game? What kind of archaic ass system is that? For anyone wondering, this rule is changed only for the playoffs. So in the playoffs, you each get a chance to score. In the regular season, you score a touchdown, it's over. So stupid. Baker Mayfield, when he sees Todd Bowles on the team plane after he let a coin toss decide the game instead of going for 2 to win. That is a really good point, though. You absolutely should go for 2. At least if you go for 2, you are putting control of the game in your hands. You lost by the 2-point conversion or you won by the 2-point conversion. Instead, you're doing the coin toss and significantly decreasing your chances to win if you lose the coin. I agree. I fully agree with this. I don't agree with the Burger King part of this. You get what I'm saying. Chiefs got DeAndre Hopkins for a 5th. Steelers got Mike Williams for a 5th. The Ravens got Deontay Johnson for a 5th. And the Cowboys traded a 4th round pick for Jonathan Mingo. Yeah, that is just a bad beat. That you just can't be doing that. Although I think the comments make a pretty good point. Like, what do all 3 of these players up here have in common? They are well past their prime. DeAndre Hopkins well past his prime. Mike Williams well past his prime. Deontay Johnson well past his prime. Jonathan Mingo's young. Like, it's not the worst trade ever. It's just fun to shit on the Cowboys. The Panthers front office on the phone with Jerry Jones at the NFL trade deadline.
You give me one shot here on a blue chip stock like Kodak.
So stupid.
And believe me, Kevin, the only problem you're gonna have.
Bad O-line, bad defense, injured, overpaid QB, worst running backs in the NFL, below average. Dude, the fact that Ezekiel Elliott is on the Cowboys is so beyond me. The Panthers wide receiver 5. Meet your new wide receiver, Cowboys fans. That is one hell of a catch attempt. Jerry Jones explaining why he traded a 4th rounder for Jonathan Mingo.
Yes or no, you still do not have a plan?
I have concepts of a plan.
End of an era, the Mike Evans versus Marshawn Lattimore rivalry will go down in history. Wait, why is it the end of an era? Why is it the end of an era? Oh, Marshawn Lattimore's on the fucking Commanders. Hey, you never know. They might see each other again. There might be a game. You know, there's going to be a time where the Buccaneers play the Commanders. It's not going to be super common, but they definitely play each other. Mike Evans, after hearing Marshawn Lattimore, got traded out of the NFC South.
If I was alive right now, me and Vaughn would probably be going back and forth with this shit. Shorty, because he would have definitely been putting me in mode. You know what I'm saying? This is my favorite op, Shorty. Like, I'm out there. I'm late.
King Von was your favorite op?
Hell yeah.
I'm just way too fucking white to have any clue what just happened in that conversation. The Dallas Cowboys with Jerry Jones as the GM. I mean, what are you gonna do? You gonna stop Jerry? It's fucking Jerry's land over there, bro. Dude's worth about $1 bazillion. Good luck getting him off the helm. NFL gyms when they see a 214 area code on the caller ID at the NFL trade deadline. Dad, I found this old number 23 Saints jersey in your storage bin. Was he any good? Tell him. Donald Trump when it's time to prevent a woman from becoming president. He is 2-0. He's 2-0 against women. Golly, these are some of the, oh my God, these hits are like gut-wrenching. Ah, boom! You are sent to prison in today's NFL. You're going to prison. You're going to prison. Seriously. 6 months in jail. Wait, Cam Chancellor? Prison. Donald Trump won an election, lost an election, and won another election, all before the Cowboys made it back to the NFC Championship. And every single year, we thought they were going to make it too. That's what makes it even funnier. Kamala Harris when the lights are brightest. The voting machine technician who was supposed to illegally change it.
That was a lot of running right there that I did, and I don't think I was going to be able to go that next.
Who would have thought Antonio Brown would play a crucial role in helping Donald Trump win Pennsylvania in the 2024 election? Pennsylvania was like the big state, right? They were like all fighting over Pennsylvania for some reason. Nick Bosa the rest of the season. Coked out Lawrence Taylor. There's no man scarier than coked out Lawrence Taylor. 49ers fans when a motivated Nick Bosa records his 47th sack of the season under President Trump.
Racism? I need that racism.
I like that racism. I like that racism.
If that's racist, let me get more of that.
Pretty sure this is an unironic clip, but it's so funny. Donald Trump in elections versus women.
I spend a weekend in Vegas. I'm living inside a moment, not taking pictures to save it.
He's really the GOAT against women. Joe Biden seeing Kamala Harris walk into the White House meeting room this morning after losing the election. Yeah, Joe Biden's got to be the biggest hater now, bro. Knew it was over for Kamala Harris when Steve Kerr did this.
The great Steph Curry. We can tell Donald Trump. Night, night. Thank you.
I never saw this, but that's actually kind of funny. Christian McCaffrey returns to my fantasy lineup this week. I went on Kay Adams' show. Kay Adams was trying to tell me that fantasy managers should like trade Christian McCaffrey because he's not coming back. Absolute bona fide casual. Kay Adams, you do not know ball. Of course Christian McCaffrey was coming off of IR, and he's cooking. She was on there like, what should fantasy managers do? Should they trade him? I was like, he's coming back. When you ask an Asian person who they voted for, Alvin oh my God. Oh my fucking God. It's gonna be a big one today, boys. Why don't we start with a little Patrick Mahomes slander? Patrick Mahomes was caught on a hot mic asking the ref to let him know when a defender gets close to him.
2 flags thrown on the play.
Can you let me know if he's close?
Wait, it kind of sounds like that's exactly what he did. What is he hoping the ref's gonna tell him? I'm actually so confused. The Chiefs' magic needs to be studied because I've never seen anything like this in my life. Yet the fact that the Broncos almost made them not undefeated. They did lose to the Bills. They're not undefeated anymore, but wow. The way Mahomes ran onto the field like he did something brought me so much rage. Yeah, honestly, what a testament to how good that team is, how good the coaching staff is. Mahomes is having like his worst year ever, and they were 9-0. Now they're 9-1, but still. George Pickens saw the INT and immediately turned the game into a UFC fight.
Deep ball. Pickens is not there. Washington is intercepted by...
What is he doing this for? Deep ball. He doesn't touch him. Does he touch him? Does he touch him? Did he not touch him?
Not there.
Just decides to like, look at this. How could this ever? This is the interception. This is return man. How could what you're doing here ever help?
Intercepted by Jeremy.
That is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I guess he took a blocker out of the play. Russell Wilson throws INT. George Pickens to a DB 40 yards downfield. Dude, this is like crazy. This is like backyard WWE where this guy just keeps getting power bombed. Like, what is wrong with you? I love the audio in the background. He goes, he just keeps getting power bombed.
Keeps getting power bombed, dog.
Deebo Samuel grabbed the 49ers long snapper's throat and swiped at Jake Moody after his third missed field goal of the game. Deebo's talking shit to the kicker? Deebo hasn't done shit in like 4 weeks. That's crazy. This actually makes me so mad. How do you talk shit to your long snapper and kicker? Do you think your long snapper and kicker should come up to you and talk shit to you after you drop one reception for 11 yards? When you're technically like wide receiver 1 now? You're getting alphaed by Jawan Jennings. Deebo Samuel should be the guy right now on this team, and he's not. You know what? I'm all for talking shit to your teammates, but like, are you setting the precedent that your long snapper and your kicker should come up and shit talk you when you have a bad game? Also, gentlemen, thanks to my sponsor, Underdog. Here's my picks this week. Underdog is the best place to play fantasy sports. You could win up to 1,000x your money just by choosing higher or lower on player stats. There's also a Matt Stafford free pick right now. He just needs 1 yard. He was a Detroit Lion. He's going to do it. Underdog's got awesome promos all November long. Take advantage. And of course, use my promo code MMG to get up to $1,000 in bonus cash. Once again, that's promo code MMG. Link in the top of the description. Enjoy the rest of the video. Yesterday, Nick Bosa was fined $11,000 for wearing a MAGA hat. Today, Nick Bosa hit the Donald Trump dance after a sack. I did not see this. John Jones hit this too after he beat Miocic. The Donald Trump dance. Oh, they're all hitting it. Her, go lock the door. Me. Look at Bryce. Look at Bryce. Boring ass football game. Bro, this is fucking brain rot. This is some brain rot right here. Daniel Jones had 2 wide open receivers on a flea flicker and still took a sack.
And then the end coming from the outside. I mean,
okay, no, I have to be missing something. This is so fucking open. Is that not the only read on a flea flicker? Isn't this literally the only read on a flea flicker?
Run a deep over and then the end coming from...
Oh my God, this was perfect. Who's 17? He ran this so perfectly. I mean, this is such a perfectly executed flea flicker. Look, he runs up and just stops like he's gonna be a blocker. He just stops here, slows down. Look at 25. His eyes are in the backfield. He sees it go to the running back, steps up, goes back to Daniel Jones. He's cooked. What the fuck is he looking at here? Daniel Jones has been taken into custody at the airport by German authorities. I used to pray for times like this. 200 IQ play by Giants rookie running back Tyrone Tracy to intentionally fumble on the first play of overtime to give the Giants the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft.
And it's a fumble. Ball is loose on the...
Yeah, they kind of need it. Tyrone Tracy realizing that Giants fans love him even more now for getting them closer to Shedeur Sanders or Cam Ward. Do you think the Giants draft a quarterback? Because even if you draft a quarterback, you still got Daniel Jones' massive contract sitting on you. Lamar to Derrick Henry after that game.
Damn, nigga, what you doing out here with all this ass?
Double cheeked up
on a Thursday afternoon. Hella ass.
Classic. The Ravens got away with 2 blatant penalties on the game-deciding 2-point conversion, a defensive holding and a roughing the passer.
He's got 2 Ravens on him. They grab hold of him, and he right away. That's defensive holding right there that they should have called.
Yeah.
After the throw.
I never went back to watch this. Oh,
wow.
yeah, it's roughing the passer too, for sure.
It's
Hands to the
another
face. Absolutely. This is a classic game where if you really look at the entire game, you could probably come up with 1 million different reasons they lost and 1 million different penalties. But at the end of the day, when an NFL game is 35-34 and quarterbacks are putting up these stat lines, you have to blame your own defense. Like, if you're a Bengals fan and you're pissed about that call, I get it. But at some point, it's like, bro, Lamar put up 290 and 4 touchdowns. Joe Burrow put up 428 and 4. Somebody's defense needs to step up and play legitimate defense. You can't be mad about one game-ending call when your team is just letting them do anything. The refs in Baltimore tonight.
Be real, my nigga. How much you got on that parlay? How much you got on that?
In 2 games versus the Ravens, Joe Burrow's got 820 yards and 9 oh my God. Jamar Chase has 21 catches, 457 and 5 against just the Ravens. Holy shit, that is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Holy shit. Who's covering Jamar Chase tonight? Nobody. Jamar Chase looking at the Ravens secondary.
Fish, yams, collard
Yams.
greens, mac and cheese, cornbread.
Everyone facing Jamar Chase in fantasy this week.
I lost.
Lamar Jackson versus Joe Burrow this season. It has been an incredible watch, I'll tell you that. Lamar Jackson's about to win his 3rd MVP before winning his 3rd playoff game. It is kind of crazy how the Baltimore Ravens underperform in the playoffs. It's very frustrating. It's frustrating to watch, dude, because I want Lamar to win a Super Bowl so bad. Lamar Jackson moving to a 10-1 career record versus the Bengals.
Right on cue, Joe.
I still own you. Deontay Johnson's looking dangerous.
Scramble drill right here. He starts to run his route. Now he sees, okay, now he just...
I remember watching this game thinking, wow, Deontay Johnson looks like shit. Ravens DB's chasing Jamar all night. Khalil Herbert's first carry is a Bengal. Bonk. Sorry, Khalil.
And here, of course, is my dog, Ben. Ben was out on the road with me last year and had so much fun.
I love you, Ben, so much.
Back again for 2024.
Ben, you're so cute. I love you, Ben. These QBs having a mid-off, bro. We're going to get Jared Goff slander on my TL. Jared Goff slander on my TL? How is that a mid-off? That's just so unlucky. And that's just so unlucky. That's so unlucky. That's not a mid-off. That's a dog shit ball, not my QB. Okay, Jared. I can't defend you on that one. Jared Goff and CJ Stroud having an interception contest. Hey, what the fuck is this? What is this game and how do they keep catching it? How many interceptions did Jared Goff throw tonight?
We might see what that is.
Is that a 5?
Jared Goff throwing 5 interceptions and winning the game. I don't know how, but you used the wrong formula and got the correct answer. Nice. Jared Goff, when he doesn't have 15 seconds in the pocket and his running back's hard averages, shut the fuck up. CJ Stroud, ever since he tried telling Caleb Williams how to play football. Honestly, true. Started giving him advice and he's just looked like shit ever since. CJ Stroud's own offensive lineman really grabbed him, stripped the ball, and recovered the fumble. That guy was just trying to he's just trying to get a stat on the stat sheet. On his whole career, he'll have a fumble recovered now. That's how I be when I'm playing Asian DB finale, you know? Tyus Howard celebrating with Lions players after the Texans blew the game. Hey, what the fuck? That's Michigan, what the fuck? Taylor Swift in the crowd putting curses on every team that plays the Chiefs. Not the Bills. Not Buffalo. Jerry Jones building a $1.15 billion stadium that blinds his own players.
Ball
is hilarious.
It's going to be behind him, and it looks like he...
That is just insane. In this day and age of football, the fact that this is even possible is so funny to me. It really is.
Pick it up there.
How on earth would you be willing to build a stadium this expensive? You hire literally the amount of people you hire to design a stadium like this is absolutely bonkers. And every single one of them was like, yes, let's have a window A massive window that if the sun is setting, it beams directly through. Everybody thumbs up. It's just crazy. CeeDee Lamb running a wide open slant in the end zone at AT&T Stadium. Jerry Jones, yeah, and then Jerry Jones goes and says this, which I think is ridiculous. Jerry Jones on the sun impacting play at AT&T Stadium. We know where the sun is going to be when we decide to flip the coin or not. You don't decide to flip the coin, Jerry, for the record. The coin is flipped whether you decide it to be flipped or not. We do know where the damn sun is going to be in our own stadium. Reporter says, why not put up curtains over the windows? Jerry says, well, let's tear the damn stadium down and build another one. Are you kidding me? Everybody's got the same thing. Every team that comes in here has the same issues. I'm saying the world knows where the sun is. You get to know that almost a year in advance. Someone asked me about the sun. What about the sun? Where's the moon? What a ridiculous reply to. I mean, obviously he's just pissed off and he doesn't want to fucking hear it. But like, he didn't even answer the question. The question is legitimate. Why not put up curtains over the windows? Jerry says, let's tear the damn stadium down and build another one. Is Jerry Jones implying that you can't put up curtains? The only way to put up curtains would be to tear the stadium down? Because hold up. Like, dude, I really don't. I don't understand the structural integrity of a stadium. I don't understand any of it, okay? So if there's any architects out there, let me know. But I think the reporter's question was very valid. Could you not put curtains up there? Or here's another idea. I mean, could you put tint? Could you tint the windows? Couldn't you just tint them so that the sun doesn't come in so harshly? I do that on my car. His response is just a straight up deflection. He doesn't even answer the question. Why not put curtains up? And he says, let's just tear the stadium down and build another one? Like, it's just such a defensive response.
Shut up about the sun. Shut up about the sun.
Nothing's going through George Pickens' head except Young Boy lyrics and CTE. That's absolutely insane. It's literally, that is the most insane move I've ever seen. The guy's holding this fucking ball, bro. That's my fantasy wide receiver, boy. Russell Wilson hit Antonio Brown's dance after drawing the Commanders offsides to seal the game. Let me see it. What's the AB dance? Stop. Sauce Gardner with the Jets need him to make a tackle. Dude, I'll say it and I'll say it again. Number 3 did his job, bro. His job is to contain the running back. Did he make the tackle? No. But did he do his job? Yes. That's on your linebackers, bro. Just kidding. Number 3, we got to get together. 33-year-old Tyron Smith blocking for Aaron Rodgers. When the guy was blocking, commits Jared Goff when he sees an open Texans defender. Jared Goff and MVP conversations. Okay, settle down. Settle down. Settle down. Nick Bosa realized he was about to sack a white QB who voted for Trump and he had to resist. Yeah, this is the most, like, how does Bosa not sack him there? I do not get how Bosa doesn't just yank his ass to the ground here. It really looks like he's like, yeah, I like Baker Mayfield. I'm going to not sack him. At this point, Tua actually might be trying to give himself CTE.
History with concussions, and he's going in head first, trying to make the stop and the tackle here. And
dude, some people just like can't help it. Some people are just like concussion prone. Obviously, this is pretty fucking bold there, Tua. But you know what? He's putting his, if I'm a Miami Dolphins fan, I love that guy. Doctor, please be careful, Tua. You have a history of concussions. Tua. Tua next year after the NFL forced him to retire.
351! Rover, sit! Hut, hut!
He seems to have some difficulty letting go of the game.
Why does that look like Tua? Sean McVay after the Rams hit their 5th field goal of the game to only lose by 8. Dude, the gay male cheerleader is becoming like very popular. Cheerleaders used to exclusively be women, and I swear every cheerleading squad I see now has like 2 or 3 gay token males. It's just, it became a thing, I guess. I don't know, it just became a thing. The Rams O-line. Let's see it, boys. What the fuck? Hey, hey. First win in over a month, baby. Colin Cowherd said the Rams would have trouble running the ball versus the Dolphins because of D-tackle Christian Wilkins. Christian Wilkins is on injured reserve and plays for the Raiders. Oh my God, really? Casual. Listen, when I make a casual moment, no one expects anything out of me, okay? Like, I can be casual all I want because who the fuck's gonna listen to me? But Colin Cowherd, did he really do this?
Are still not healthy on the interior of their O-line. They're playing a rookie center. They don't want to. They're playing pretty much marginal left guard, so it's still not a great O-line. Is Christian Wilkins playing the D tackle for the Dolphins?
They're not going to do inactives until a little later today.
So I mean I think the.
You know, it's even crazier that whoever his host is, whoever's there with him, was like, oh, well, we don't know if he's active or not. Why would it matter if he's active or not? He's on the Raiders. The Dolphins really just signed OBJ to be their celebration coordinator. Yeah, OBJ was just, dude, the Miami Dolphins are literally the Los Angeles Lakers. Players go to Miami because they want to go to Miami. They just want to go to Miami and hang out. It doesn't matter if they're good. It doesn't matter if they're going to get reps. They just go there, okay? They literally have no problem signing free agents, getting trades, getting players, because everybody wants to be in Miami, especially NFL football players. Kyron Williams giving out wet willies to Dolphins players.
On
Get him.
Cater Kohu.
Get him, Kyron.
Put his finger right in the ear hole.
Get him, Kyron. NFL memes that will make your crush finally unblock you on Instagram. I'm kidding, dude. You're cooked. Actually, you're cooked. George Pickens was more interested in fighting Greg Newsome than catching the Hail Mary.
Late rush.
Greg Newsome. George Pickens is an absolute menace to society.
Incomplete.
He's 100% a menace to society. Where's his helmet? Neither of them got a helmet. In the snow? George Pickens is a menace to society, bro. He's a menace to my fantasy team. If he cared more about running a crispy route and catching the football, he might get some more points. And the Hail Mary is knocked down. The Browns will win this game. George Pickens and Greg Newsome. Let's go. Let's go! Sorry, the UFC is super lame. They will copyright you. Russell Wilson trying to throw a Hail Mary. George Pickens fighting DBs in the end zone. Mike Tomlin on the sideline. Honestly, Mike Tomlin probably loves a guy like George Pickens. Mike Tomlin is a wizard. How does Mike Tomlin continue to have a winning record? I look at these Steelers rosters and I just say how. Every time. He just does it. Every time. Dad, tell me about Jameis Winston's snow globe game. Dude, that snow game, that was such a beautiful snow coming down. Jameis Winston on a random Thursday night, November 2024. Come back, kid.
The snap to Brady. Looks, stands, starts.
Hey!
Down to the 5 and he's in.
Hey! Jameis Winston is the most unintentionally funny player in NFL history.
Become a
That's
Brown
true.
until you beat the Steelers.
That's true.
What will it take tonight?
The horse is prepared for battle, but victory comes from the Lord. So I'm dependent on the Lord.
It really is coming to the point. Is he joking or not? I cannot tell, but I love it. The Steelers run as a top 5 team in the NFL. Tough. George Pickens on the loss to the Browns. I don't really think the Cleveland Browns are a good team at all. The conditions kind of saved them.
Try to take away from this loss. What's the message, in the locker room?
Just keep grinding. Like I said, conditions played a huge part in today's game. I don't really think the Cleveland Browns are a good team at all.
Dude, this guy's an actual menace, bro. He's actually he doesn't give a shit, bro. Steelers fans, TJ Watt is better than Myles Garrett. He was robbed.
I think that a blind person can't play football.
Yeah, Myles Garrett looked super good, though. TJ Watt did not. That is true. The Steelers, after falling to 0-8 in road divisional Thursday night football games all time. Wow, well, that's ultra specific, but interesting. 0-8 in road divisional Thursday night football games all time. So every time they're on the road playing the Browns, the Ravens, or the Bengals on Thursday night, they lose. That's one of them ESPN stats, bro. Mike Tomlin, when it comes to beating unstoppable Ravens teams, then immediately losing to the dog shit Browns. Any given Sunday or Thursday or Monday, or Saturday or Friday if you're watching like Maction. It could be any day, really. Russell Wilson, catch this Hail Mary. George Pickens and a DB. Is that actually George Pickens? That's actually George Pickens, too. Dude, it's just throwing a full-blown punch at a helmet? You're psycho. That's just crazy. Yay! They called him a madman. 10-year-old me when school got canceled for a snow day.
Hour in a wintry mix. How will that impact your ability to throw the ball?
I am so happy and grateful that the Lord has blessed me to play in some snow.
Happy and grateful. Not the lights, not the cameras, not the action. It's about the action.
Not a bigger stage up until now that we had the opportunity to show what we are about. Because it only matters about us. Not the lights, not the cameras, not the action. It's about the action.
I fucking love this guy so much, bro. Dude, literally, and he's so positive. He's so happy all the time. Like, I want to grow up and be like Jameis, bro. I want to be just like him. Jameis needs to be a starting QB every year just for the post-game pressers.
Quarter, it really was like, it was a whole paradigm shift. Like, we were playing so well offensively, and then bang, bang, back-to-back drives with turnovers, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, the snow starts pouring down. It starts getting, like, I felt like my feet started getting heavy because I'm squishing through the snow, and man, it was so good, and it was so great to end up getting that win.
Why'd you call a timeout when the clock wasn't running and accept a penalty to give the Browns third? Oh my God, yeah, we were watching this game like, what on earth were those play calls?
Because I do not care. Because I do not care.
Steelers fans and George Pickens smacks Mike Tomlin with a helmet next week. Give him that Mason Rudolph treatment. Holding Pickens like that was textbook PI, probably why he was mad. Yeah, I mean, it was. It was, but frankly, there's some degree of holding on every play, and I don't think it was so blatant that it should have been called. I needed Pickens to catch that ball, too, because I had a 4-pick. I put it on my story, and 3 of them hit. I needed George Pickens to get like 6 yards. Or no, 9 yards. Did not come through. The Giants to Daniel Jones. Yeah, if you missed it, the Giants literally fucking cut Daniel Jones. Now undrafted free agent Tommy DeVito is the starter. The Giants to Daniel Jones.
Jay, you're good, but you're not good enough. And unfortunately, this is where your dream ends, and there's nothing you could do about it.
Thank you for the memories, Daniel Jones. One of the QBs of all time.
It's been a long...
Daniel Jones, I think, has the worst record of a QB that started more than 50 games. Or maybe the worst record since 2019, which is a pretty ultra-specific stat. But, dude, this guy just lost so often. Daniel Jones is 24, 44, and 1 on his record this year so far. He was 2-8. He only has 1 season with he went 3-9, 5-9, 4-7, 9-6-1, 1-5, 2-8. I got to see some more memories here from my GOAT, Daniel Jones. I tell you what, though, in that playoff win against the Vikings, he looked like super electric. We should have known he was cooked when he tripped going to the end zone with nobody there. Let's play a game. Is it a fumble, a sack, or an interception? Interception. I'm going to say fumble. Nice. Sack, fumble. Oh, my God. Double. Airmail. I mean, you can do a low light on anyone, right? I don't want to dogpile Daniel Jones, but things are not looking good. Giants fans now that Daniel Jones is finally off their team. Honestly, like, it is about damn time. Daniel Jones, I do believe he could be a solid quarterback for somebody, potentially a solid backup. But the 4 years, $150 million, whatever that deal was, that was egregious. And you let him lose so many games before you got rid of him. It was shocking how they absolutely refused to move on. Daniel Jones on the free agent market. Who want me? I think somebody's gonna. What's next for Daniel Jones? Put the fries in the bag, bro. It is like, it's all fun and games until you remember this guy literally took $100 million. How much did he get guaranteed? Like, that's the thing. Like, Daniel Jones is actually living like, as for the guaranteed money, Daniel Jones agreed to receive $92 million of the $160 million, no matter what. So Daniel Jones, at the very least, received $92 million from the New York Giants. So if he lived for the next 46 years, he could spend $2 million a year, and then he would finally be out of money. That's if he invested $0. Yeah, I think he's gonna be all right. Daniel Jones' next team, LinkedIn, number 14. It's time for Jerry Jones to finally prove that he's all in. This is some shit Jerry Jones would do too. Like, this is actually some shit that Jerry Jones would do. Daniel Jones in a Cowboys uniform playing versus the Giants on Thanksgiving.
We need that. I need that. We need that.
Tommy DeVito returning to the Giants QB1 spot to ruin the tank for the 2nd straight year to miss out on Shadir Sanders and Cam Ward. Hey. It will just be so eye-opening if Tommy DeVito really plays better than him. It's just like, wait, what are we doing? Daniel Jones trying to enter the Giants facility today. Oh. Guess they cut me. Malik Neighbors saying goodbye to Daniel Jones.
It's been great knowing you, SpongeBob. Good luck somewhere else.
Daniel Jones is still the only NFC quarterback to ever beat Lamar Jackson. What? Seriously? Wait, that's crazy. That's actually a crazy stat. That's a crazy stat. Mike McDaniel saying LOL while trolling Max Crosby.
Max Crosby.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 98.
Hey, we didn't have a play called, Max. We didn't have a play called, Max. We didn't have a play called. LOL.
What the fuck? Dude, he really looks like a savage. Mike McDaniel glowed up hard. He got a perm and everything, bro. He looks so much better. Adam Schefter says he once broke a story while in bed after having sex. I got the job done in every which way. No shot he says that. Yo, he looks high as fuck. He's so fried.
I can remember being in Denver one time, and I was
He's so high. That's exactly how I tell a story when I'm high.
I had just spent time with this woman for the first time.
Yeah. Okay.
And
sure.
And got a text that Dale Carter was being suspended. I think it was for 8 games for substance abuse. And so as I continued to lay there, confirm it, and got the job done, Kevin, in every which way.
True. Oh, this was crazy, bro. Scoring what should be a game-tying touchdown like this, only to get sold by a kicker, is nasty work. 1st and 10. This is like a Madden play. You've got like 90 yards to go in 30 seconds. Unbelievable. It was literally unbelievable. PAT, bro. It really was like the Commanders deserved to lose that game. You got an onside kick returned on you. You had a kick returned on you. You missed a PAT. You deserve to lose that game. What an amazing play by Terry McLaurin. Now all they need to do is kick the extra point. Terry McLaurin to Austin Seibert after he robbed him of one of the best plays in recent memory.
And he couldn't do it. He don't got to throw. He don't got to catch. He don't got to run. He don't got to shake. That's all you got to do is kick the damn ball.
The entire Commanders roster to Austin Seibert in the locker room. You know, I'm not going to lie, though. Austin Seibert, low-key, was really good all season long. He has been really, really solid. Bryce Young went toe-to-toe with Mahomes while C.J. Stroud just lost to this guy. Is that actually Will Levis? This guy's pretty fucking jacked, though. That's not Will Levis, right? Is that actually Will Levis, bro? He's low-key got moves. There's no way this is him. There's a good amount of videos of him dancing. This is actually him? Yeah, this is one of those videos where you just wish it stayed in the drafts. Maybe this got leaked when everything else got leaked. CJ Stroud in year 2. Oh my God, it looks like a super bummy 50-year-old CJ Stroud. Will Levis head down sprint after throwing a pick 6. Yup. Yup. Get on your horse, Will. Get on your horse. Oh, he didn't. He did not get on his horse. He did not make it. CJ Stroud with the game on the line.
Here comes Jared Allen, and he's out of bounds.
That's one of the craziest. It's one of the craziest plays. I love the announcer on this play. He goes, poor guy. Like, he just feels so bad for Orlovsky. Baker Mayfield hit the Tommy DeVito celebration after this touchdown.
He's going to run it.
This was funny.
Mayfield at the 5, trying to get it.
Hey!
And what a run.
Hey. He was basically telling the Giants, hey, cut Daniel Jones and start Tommy DeVito, you bums. The ending of the Cowboys versus Commanders game. Dude, before the kick comes out, I remember this play because the announcer jinxed it. He's like, oh no, please make this. And then he shanks the fuck out of it.
Here's Mitch Berger, the holder. And he missed it.
Wait, this isn't the clip I'm thinking of. There's a clip where the announcer's literally like, no, you missed it, no. Like, he literally, his bias is so obvious. It's not this clip, though. I don't know what it is. By the way, this is back when NFL PATs were literally from the 1. They were an 18-yard chip shot. Nobody and their mother should have been missing an NFL PAT back then. Dad, how good were the Commanders weeks 1 through 9? Austin Seibert's daughter got to witness her daddy's last football game today. No, stop it. Austin Seibert's actually really good. He is not losing his job. Y'all gotta remember, PATs are not gimmies. PATs used to be gimmies. They are not gimmies anymore. Ghetto Gronk for president. True. Have you won in the Cowboys Stadium this season? No, not baseball. Jake Paul. Jake Paul has won in Cowboys Stadium. Texas A&M has won in Cowboys Stadium. Saints, Ravens, Eagles, Lions, Texans, and Team USA? But no, not the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys tried opening AT&T Stadium's roof for the first time in 2 years, and a piece of metal fell off and nearly killed someone.
Issue here at AT&T Stadium during pregame. It started
I did not see
after
this.
the retractable roof was opened around 4:30, and a piece of metal onto the field. No one was injured, and they cleared that piece of metal.
Oh, that's big.
It's safe to play with that piece of metal up there. They either...
Dude, Jerry Jones is in piss right now. He's in piss. Oh my God. Jerry Jones building AT&T Stadium. Biblically accurate. This is how you be building shit in Minecraft, unironically. This was the most Dallas Cowboys play of the 2024 NFL season. It's Cooper Rush season, by the way, gentlemen.
2nd and 6.
It's Cooper Rush season, once again. Oh God. Wait, did they score this?
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
It's not a logo. It's a rating. Oh my God, guys, I could just straight up steal this for a thumbnail. No, not for a thumbnail. No, I could. Or for a YouTube video. I rebuilt the worst program in NFL history. And it's just the big Dallas Cowboys star. And it's a 1 star out of 5. And there's my face on the left. Oh, Jerry Jones has passed away at the age of 82. There's no way this is true, right? List of crimes. Mike McCarthy next season. It's got the salt on it.
Never touches the human hand.
Never touches the human hand. Put the fries in the bag, bro. Coming soon to Dallas. This is about the only thing that would, this is literally about the only thing that would save Dallas at this point. When you're up 30 points in fantasy before Monday Night Football, but your opponent has Joe Mixon. No! Joe Mixon hasn't beaten someone this bad since... I gotta say, I'm really shocked at how explosive Joe Mixon still is. I thought Joe Mixon was kind of declining on the Bengals, and then when he got traded to the Texans, I was like, yeah, whatever. He's been great. I swear, every time I watch a football game, I remember that I don't know ball. Every time.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Nico Collins, fantasy manager's watching his 77-yard touchdown on the opening play get called back just to end the game with 54 yards and 0 TDs.
Show me something if I couldn't have it there. How the fuck would you show me something if I couldn't have it there?
This is a great movie, by the way. Uncut Gems. Great movie. If a piece of metal belonging to Jerry Jones ever landed within 50 yards of me. 1000% yes. Cowboys fans waiting for a piece of metal from AT&T Stadium roof to fall on them and end their suffering.
Come on! Strike me! You've never held back before!
Come on, Zuko! Get zapped, Zuko! He just wants to feel something! Cowboys fans praying about Jerry Jones.
I come before you today, humbled.
So stupid. What did I say last meme video? I said, the feminine gay male cheerleader has become a staple of every cheerleading team. This looks like high school. Although that's a big ass high schooler if so. Jaden Daniels with the game on the line. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't watch this. I just can't. Commanders, Jaden, do something. Jaden Daniels. Hey! Reed Blankenship after intercepting. Dude, them white boys in Philly. They're doing something over there. Reed, Cooper DeJean. The Eagles defense to Jaden Daniels. Just a big old slap. Terry McLaurin to Jaden Daniels' locker after he refused to throw him the ball and lost the game. Bro, this is the game that I bet on Terry McLaurin. Like, I made my underdog slip. I posted on my story. I had Terry McLaurin receiving yards. That motherfucker was doing cardio. Terry Cardio McLaurin. Scary amounts of cardio, Terry. Terry McLaurin. McLaurin versus Quinion Mitchell tonight. 20 routes run, 0 targets, 0 catches, 0 yards. Quintanamo Bay, inmate number 17. Eagles fans realizing they finally have a young shutdown corner after watching James Bradberry the past 2 years. James Bradberry was so ass. I hated watching him, bro. I could not watch James Bradberry. So ass is a stretch. He's an NFL corner, right? But dude, I swear every game there's an iconic catch on James Bradberry. In fact, he's the one who had the holding against Juju Smith in the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts watching Saquon Barkley get tackled on the 1-yard line. Tush push merchant. Back at it again with the tush push. Saquon Barkley fantasy managers watching him get tackled at the 1-yard line knowing what's coming next. Saquon Barkley is like running back 2. Saquon Barkley drops 30 a game. It literally, like, that's how crazy it is. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Like, if it wasn't Jalen Hurts, if they didn't tush push and it went to Saquon, he'd drop like 50 a game, though. So I will say that, but like, how much do you want out of Saquon? You know how much Saquon fucking drops? Dude, tell me how fucking sick this is, by the way. I got a new car and they gave me that, bro. Get flexed on, brokey.
I'm like, what do you say fuck me for?
Just kidding. I bought a used 1994 Honda Civic, and then I bought this off Amazon. I just bought a Porsche sticker. I just put it on there. I was gonna do this bit about how you're broke, but then I felt bad, so now I admitted the truth. Saquon, I just took us all the way to the 1-yard line. Can I get a touchdown? Jalen Hurts.
Give us the watermelon.
Every time I see this video, I'm gonna say it. How do you train a dog to want a watermelon so fucking bad? Like what's compelling him? What made him become so territorial on this watermelon?
Yo, get out of here.
He's not even doing anything with it. He thinks it's his baby. The Commanders are now 0-4 versus teams above 500. I mean, come on. The Commanders sucked ass last year. They cleaned house. They got rid of Montez Sweat, Chase Young. Do they even still have Jonathan Allen? I don't know, but Jaden Daniels is a rookie. The fact that they're even remotely good is insane. They have no business being good at all. So if they want to lose games to good teams, that's what they were supposed to do. They got a better record than half these fraud-ass teams. I will not tolerate Commanders slander. Jaden Daniels in top 5 in best rookie QB season ever talks. Yeah, he did squander the whole best rookie QB season ever. It would be pretty hard to pull that off still. But this dude's, I mean, unless Bo Nix keeps balling out. Wait, let's look up the odds. Offensive Rookie of the Year odds. So it's still minus 500 Jaden Daniels, plus 388 is Bo Nix. But prior to that, it was minus 2,000 Jaden Daniels. So his odds were ridiculous. And at the start of the season, it was Jaden Daniels plus 1,200. I mean, he jumped right out the gates. It was like, it's going to be Jaden Daniels. Now that Jaden Daniels' insanity run is over, I think we all know who the rookie QB1 is. Shut up. Oh my God, stop it. I don't want to hear that. Terry McLaurin and Devonta Smith in my fantasy lineup this week. Bitch, I'm from Texas. The Big X the plug route lives rent-free in my head. I think about Big X running this fucking slant every day of my life. Terry McLaurin tonight. Hey, that's what I said. That's what I said. That's what I said. And here comes Jake Elliott to kick for the Eagles. Eagles fans chanting, "Thank you, Giants," during Saquon Barkley's post-game interview.
It feels amazing. Last year, it was, tough year for me mentally. Did a really good job of. They love the Cowboys.
How on earth did he maintain his composure through that? That's honestly impressive. My brain would short circuit, and I wouldn't know what to say. Saquon Barkley has as many rushing touchdowns for the Eagles as Daniel Jones has passing touchdowns for the Giants this season. I don't know that that's that impressive. I don't think that's that, no. I mean, as a quarterback, realistically, how many passing touchdowns should you be throwing a game? 2? And as a running back, I mean, how many touchdowns should you be getting a game? You should be getting, I guess, 1, maybe? I get the point. Saquon Barkley is doing a hell of a job on the Eagles, but I don't know. This is, I don't know. I don't know. The Chiefs' Devil Magic run is finally over. They lost to the Bills, baby. They lost to the Bills. Patrick Mahomes with the Chiefs' undefeated season on the line. Frankly, he's played very mediocre football all season long. America watching the Chiefs lose.
We have caught and compromised to a permanent end Osama bin Laden.
31 other fan bases watching the Chiefs' Devil Magic finally be defeated. Yeah! The Chiefs defense trying to tackle Josh Allen on 4th down.
He is knocking over.
I love how the announcer on this call is just like laughing while this man like just straight up bulldozes everyone in his path to fight LeBron James. The refs to Patrick Mahomes after they couldn't rig the game for the Chiefs.
I failed you.
You did. You failed my Pookie Bear.
I failed you.
You failed my Pookie Bear, LeBon. What am I saying? That doesn't make sense. Patrick Mahomes in 2024. Shut up. Me at the Chiefs' downfall. Bills whooping on the Chiefs and the 30 other fan bases just watch. The 2024 Kansas City Chiefs. Oh my God. That was a pretty, that's just so not true. That Chiefs team is nasty. Derrick Henry is having one of the best rushing seasons in NFL history, and John Harbaugh didn't even have him in for the game-deciding two-point play.
Jackson keeping it. Jackson fake. Jackson tosses. Incomplete.
Yeah, how you don't even have him in here is crazy. Like, he's such a threat that he's just such a good decoy. I'm not going to pretend like I know ball better than John Harbaugh, but I am very shocked to see that Derrick Henry was not in here. Derrick Henry looking for John Harbaugh after you bench him for the two-point play. It's Marshawn Lynch on the goal line all over again. Except nowhere near as big as stakes, but, you know.
Yo, what you doing, man? What you doing, man? What I doing? What I doing?
Obviously, this shit is scripted, but it's just so funny every time. NFL kickers today. Bro, this guy is hammered and probably broke something on this. What's he even trying to kick? What's he going for? Is this a bit? Is he doing a bit? There's no ball. What was he gonna kick? What was he gonna kick, though? Jesus. What's the joke? The moment Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce ended Justin Tucker's career. Yeah, it's kind of sad to see a goat go out like this. Justin Tucker has looked really washed this year. Lamar really did all this just for the ball to bounce off Zay Flowers' chest. That seems to be like the moral of the story with Ravens wide receivers. They love to just fucking drop that thing.
Step up and throw, and it bounces off the.
Okay, tell me if I'm like a super ultra casual. But isn't this something they teach you at the most basic levels of football? Is that you never catch the ball with your chest, you catch the ball with your hands and bring it into your chest? Am I missing something here? Hold up, let me watch this again. Okay, this is how I would catch a football if I was 11 years old and I didn't know how to catch a football. I would underhand my arms like this, and I just would hug it onto my chest. But as an NFL wide receiver, aren't you supposed to, you know, make the diamond or whatever, make the triangle and fucking catch that thing? In my football career, I was a kicker first and foremost. And if I wasn't a kicker, I was a halfback. So I didn't ever catch a football. I was never a wide receiver. What? Isn't the reason you don't do this is because it'll bounce off your fucking chest? Bears fans watching football every Sunday. Oh no. Let's get jump in the road. Oh no. The next generation of Bears fans are learning how tough of a life they have ahead.
They blocked it, buddy. No, they blocked it.
I love watching the pain and despair of a child. I will say that for every Lions fan in the world, when we were that age, it was the same thing. In fact, when we were right around that age is when we went 0-16. And look where we are now. Greatest team in the league, Super Bowl bound, going to win a Super Bowl game. Sauce Gardner last week. We know how to tackle, we don't need no presentation.
We really don't need no presentation.
Richardson throws. Mitchell's got it. A.D. Mitchell off to the races at the 10.
He just got torched. This isn't a bad, it's not like he made a poor form tackle. He's just in front of him. He's fried is what he is. And it is his responsibility. That was man coverage. Pretty tough to guard a drag man coverage. That was Adonai Mitchell, wasn't it? Yeah, it's a fast motherfucker too. Honestly, a miracle he doesn't get in the end zone here. That's a very good play by the safety. Win percentage as the Jets starting QB. Yikes. You know, I think more than anything, I think this just shows you how, like, shit this franchise is. Like, I don't think this speaks poorly of Rodgers or highly of Zach Wilson or poorly of Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold on the Vikings, dog. Aaron Rodgers on the Packers, one of the best quarterbacks of all time. Any of these guys on the Jets, you would think they've never played football before. I knew the Bengals season was over when Joe Burrow arrived dressed like Kamala Harris. Bro, I'm not trying to get political, okay? 20 years ago, if it was 20 years ago and I was my current age, I would clap Kamala Harris's cheeks. I'm just gonna say it. Not Joe Burrow, though. Kamala. You know what? She could get it right now. Literally tomorrow, she could get it. Joe Burrow watching his defense lose the game every week after he throws for 350 plus yards and 3 plus touchdowns. It is honestly sad as hell to watch. It's incredibly sad to watch. He legitimately can't play that much better. The Bengals, when it comes to giving NFL fans an amazing viewing experience, but losing at the end. Yes, what the hey? Listen, as a casual, as a Lions fan solely, as long as you give me a good game, I don't really care. We're officially caught up. I hope you've enjoyed the. I hope you've enjoyed the memes. I just had a stroke. I'm definitely gonna drop a 1 hour of the best NFL memes because I'm gonna milk the shit out of you stupid monkeys. And the day after that, so the day before that and the day after that is brand new content. Just whatever. If you've seen all the meme videos, you don't gotta watch it. Oh, and by the way, I'm scared of women.
True.